Hi guys, we shall talk about heart attack today. It's very common. You might have heard what is heart attack. Heart attack. Someone of your family members, your friends have might experience a heart attack. The number one cause of death worldwide is due to some issue with your heart. And out of that, the great chunk, huge amount of chunk that people are dying is due to heart attack. Now, what is heart attack? The heart is itself a muscle and it needs blood supply for itself, and this blood supply is given by a coronary artery. Now, any cases, if the coronary artery has a block, it ruptures, there is bleeding inside that, there is a thrombus, anything which blocks the blood supply to the heart muscle, that is the coronary artery, and due to this, slowly and slowly the heart tissue will die. This is known as heart attack. Blood supply to the heart muscle is compromised and the heart tissue is dying. This is known as heart attack. So it's very important for us to know how does a heart attack look like, how can you know that you're having a heart attack. So there are some symptoms specifically saying that you are having heart attack, but I'd like to make it very clear that with just symptoms you can't be 100% sure is it heart attack or is it pain due to your ulcer in your stomach or it is angina. You can just get a suggestion, you can just get a idea it might be heart attack. So any chest pain, don't take it lightly, immediately go to the hospital. You might be having pain due to your heart attack, you might be having pain due to your angina, you might be having pain due to your ulcer in the stomach. So if you're having pain due to heart attack and you take immediate action and you're very scared and you immediately go to the hospital, it's very good. If you're having pain due to your ulcer but you're thinking it's because of heart attack, you're going to the hospital, it's again good. But if you're having pain due to your heart attack, okay, and then you're thinking it is ulcer and you don't take action, that is very dangerous. So any chest pain, don't take it lightly, immediately go to the hospital and get it checked. Okay, so how will a heart attack, how will you feel you're having a heart attack, or what are the symptoms of heart attack? The first symptom is that you'll be having severe chest pain. This pain will be severe, almost severe. Okay, this pain will be localized on your left side of your chest mostly, or sometimes on the central chest, the center of your chest, or on the left side, because left side you have your heart. Now this pain will be squeezing type. What I mean by squeezing, that means there is someone standing on your chest or there is some weight that you're not able to expand your chest. You feel there is some compression. This is what heart attack will feel like. Along with this, you will feel lightheadedness. You might even go unconscious. And then with this, you'll be having vomiting, you'll have nausea, you'll be having sweating. And this pain will last for quite a long time. It is very intense pain. So this is what a heart attack pain will feel like. Now this chest pain can also be due to an angina. So this angina pain will last for around 5 to 10 minutes. The pain will be on your center of your chest or on the left side of your chest. Mostly this pain will start if you're doing some sort of physical exercises. And then if you know that you're having angina and you take the angina medication, and if the pain subsides, that means it was a pain due to your angina. But in angina, it is less likely that you'll have nausea, vomiting and sweating. These three is very less likely that you'll have an angina pain. Now this pain can also be due to perforation or ulcer in your stomach. Same, this pain will feel like on your chest, it will be severe, it will be like squeezing type pain. But in angina, perforation, ulcer pain also, you won't be having sweating, nausea and vomiting. Sweating, nausea, vomiting is very suggesting that you are having a heart attack. Okay, and in some cases you might have heart attack and you might not have any symptoms. Also in some cases you might have only one symptom, that is breathlessness, and no other symptoms, and you might have a heart attack. Again, another case, you might have heart attack and you might not have any symptom. That is known as silent MI, myocardial infarction. So now let's say you are having a heart attack, what you should do. If you are alone, you are experiencing these symptoms, immediately you should ask for help, make noise, make a call to your hospital, make call to your friends that you are having heart attack, say your location. If you are in your room, immediately try to open the door and make some noise and tell other people to come for your assistance. Because in heart attack, you will lose your consciousness after some time. And if you lose your consciousness, nobody will know it and you will die for sure. Okay, so Now there's another second scenario. If a second person is having a heart attack, what you should do? Look out for the symptoms. There will be pain in your chest. It will be like very severe kind of pain. You'll be having difficulty in breathing, like breathlessness. You'll be might vomit. You might sweating. Might be there. This pain can go to your jaw, neck, and yes, in heart attack, this pain will radiate. Okay, this pain is very important. I forgot to say you this. The pain will radiate to the arms. Pain will radiate to your arms, to your neck, to your jaw. This pain will radiate. And angina, will this pain radiate? Yes, it can radiate, but the chances are very low. In ulcer of your stomach, will this pain radiate? Yes, chances are very low. But in heart attack, this pain will radiate. Very high chance this pain will radiate to your arms, both your arms, your neck, your jawline, your throat. This pain will radiate. Now coming back to scenario 2, the second person is having a heart attack. What you should do? The first step you should do is call for another person for assistance and instruct him to call for the emergency helpline and call for the ambulance. At that time, you should go and support the patient, and you should immediately go and see the pulse of the person. If the person is unconscious and if you don't feel the pulse, okay, you don't feel the pulse, then immediately you have to do a CPR. Okay, and if the person is not unconscious, or you yourself have had a heart attack and you're not unconscious, then if you are having a tablet which is known as aspirin, okay, aspirin is a very common tablet, very cheap tablet. You take it for your fever, you also take it for your pain. If you're having an aspirin tablet, take out the tablet, chew in your mouth, okay, just chew it and take it with water. That's all you can do at your home, and immediately go to the hospital or do arrangement to go to the hospital. It is very, very important. As fast as you can go to the hospital, that is very important that you go to the hospital as soon as possible, because more time you take, there is no blood supply going to your heart tissue, and more amount of number of blood heart tissue is dying. That is irreversible death. So you want to do as fast as possible. Okay, you have the aspirin tablet, you chew in your mouth and take it with water. How much amount you need to take? You need to take 300 mg. 300 mg of tablet. Now you will get in market in different combination, different doses. Let's say around 75 mg. You can also find tablet that is around 300 mg. If you're having 300 mg tablet, just take one tablet. You're having 75 mg dose of tablet of aspirin, take 4 tablets. Just make sure you take 300 mg, chew in your mouth and then take with water. This will increase the reaction time faster. It will start its effect faster. So I'll repeat it again. Heart attack, this pain will be either center in your chest or in your left side of your heart. This pain will be like squeezing. He'll say that someone is putting some chest pressure on your chest. Now this pain will radiate to your arms. This pain will radiate to your arm, will radiate to your neck, to your jaw. And then this pain, along with this pain, you'll be having lightheadedness, like you'll almost lose your consciousness, or you might even lose your consciousness. You might even vomit. You might feel like you might be feeling of nausea. You will be sweating. These are very typical signs of heart attack: sweating, lightheadedness, and then your vomiting sensation, and then nausea feeling. Very similar, high chance that it shows you that you are having a heart attack. I'll say it again, with just symptom, it is not possible to say is it heart attack or is it angina. You have the heart attack or it is perforation, okay, ulcer. It's difficult to say that. Or just you're having chest pain, immediately take aspirin, okay, 300 mg, chew in your mouth. Even if you're not having a heart attack, even if you take aspirin, it will not do you much damage. Please understand the symptoms, because the heart in every 40 seconds in the US, there are heart attack in every 40 seconds in the US. In US, the number one cause of death, not in US, all over the world, the number one cause of death all over the world is due to some issue with your heart. It's not always heart attack. It may be coronary artery syndrome. It might be due to angina. It might be due to heart attack. But heart attack accounts for a very big chunk of number. In India, only around 9,000 to 10,000 people die due to heart attack in India. So it is very important for us to know the symptoms and act very, very fast. If you're alone, make sure you make some noise, call for help, open your door. If another person is having a heart attack, immediately go and look for the symptoms, or if he is conscious, if he is unconscious, see for the pulse. If the pulse is absent, then only you are supposed to start with the CPR. Okay, I hope this is a basic idea about heart attack, and please have this knowledge, and if you know this knowledge, you can share this video to other people. We should reduce the number of people who are dying due to heart attack. Okay, aspirin is the drug that you should take. Chew it 300 mg with water. It will reduce the effect, and it will also reduce the complication due to heart attack. So this was a short video, and if you have some suggestion, you may leave down, and if you have some other symptoms and you have any experience, you can leave down in the comment section. And yeah, that's it. So identify the heart attack symptoms. Chest pain, I'll say it again, it's very important. Chest pain, this pain will radiate to your arms, to your neck, to your jaw. This pain will be like something is putting pressure on your chest. You'll be having sweating, you'll be having nausea, you'll be having vomiting. Then also you might feel lightheadedness. Sometimes you might even lose your pallor, your skin will become white, it will lose your texture. Okay, so this will suggest that you're having a heart attack. But again, only with symptoms. You can't differentiate it as heart attack, or it is angina, or it is pain due to your ulcer. Okay, take the aspirin 300 mg, chew it, take it water, and this is how you can save yourself or reduce the number of people who are dying, or reduce the complication after having a heart attack. So yeah, that's it, and thanks for watching. Bye, see ya.